Do you remember those moments when you set a goal that felt as massive as climbing a mountain? Like when I promised myself I'd finally lose those extra pounds, hit the gym regularly, or just stop snacking after midnight. I'd start off strong, feeling like I could conquer anything, but somewhere along the way, maybe after a slice of pizza or two, the mountain suddenly felt a lot steeper. That's the kind of struggle Mike and Molly nailed so perfectly. Watching them stumble through their weight loss journey, I couldn't help but see a little bit of myself in them. These two reminded me that the road to change isn't always easy, but it's definitely worth taking. Welcome to Movie Bites. Today, we're diving into Mike and Molly. Cast then and now. First up, we've got Billy Gardell, who played Mike Biggs, an everyday guy determined to lose weight, but always fighting temptation. Funny enough, Billy didn't just play Mike, he lived it. In real life, Billy lost over 100 pounds, proving that Mike's journey wasn't just scripted, it was personal. Up next is the sweet Molly Flynn, played by the one and only Melissa McCarthy. Molly wasn't just the heart of the show, she was the superglue holding Mike together, and probably holding the pizza too, just to keep him motivated. And then we have Mixon, who played Victoria, Molly's sister. Victoria was the total opposite of Molly. She was always hyped up for anything, always ready to party. And let's be real, she was smoking hot. Moving on, we have Swoozie CTS as Joyce Flynn, Molly and Victoria's mom, who was on a mission to stay youthful and modern, mostly with a glass of wine in hand. Joyce had a fiery temper that could flare up over the smallest thing, and when she wasn't causing drama, she was doing her best to keep things together, or at least pretending to. Let's talk about Vince Moranto, Joyce Flynn's boyfriend, perfectly brought to life by Louis Mastillo. Vince was that charming, yet slightly chauvinistic guy you couldn't help but love. He wasn't perfect, far from it, but he genuinely cared for Joyce and was always trying to make their relationship work, even when her fiery temper and unpredictable nature kept him on his toes. Up next is Officer Carl McMillan, played by Reno Wilson. Carl wasn't just Mike's partner at the station, he was his go-to guy for everything. From dishing out relationship advice, whether Mike wanted it or not, to cracking jokes during the rough moments, Carl was always there. Up next is Cleo King as Rosetta McMillan, Carl's feisty grandmother. Rosetta wasn't shy about giving Carl some tough love, and she had no problem calling him out when he messed up. Whether she was dropping wisdom or throwing in a little sass, Rosetta kept things real. And she definitely kept Carl on his toes. Next up is Nambi as Samuel, the Senegalese waiter at the diner who wasn't just serving up pancakes, he was serving up big dreams. Samuel came to America with a plan, working at the diner while hustling to build a better life. We can't forget about Mike's mom in Mike and Molly. Rondi Reed absolutely nailed the role of Peggy, Mike's overbearing, no-filter mom, who was always up in his business, whether he was ready for it or not. She might have driven Mike crazy, but let me tell you something about Peggy. She wasn't just meddling for fun. Underneath that tough, sometimes annoying exterior, she genuinely wanted the best for him. She pushed him because she believed in him, even when it didn't seem like he believed in himself. And lastly, we have David Anthony Higgins as Harry David. Harry was part of the Overeaters Anonymous group where Mike and Molly met. He was socially awkward, always saying whatever was on his mind, which sometimes made him seem a little pathetic, but it also made him really funny and oddly relatable. That's it for Mike and Molly cast then and now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more throwback fun. See you next time.